Hello, I'm just going to do a demonstration for you here of a riff I put on YouTube a few days ago. I'll just get started and I'll try and explain things as I go along. But the basic riff was something like this. I can't play it exactly because it was just improvised. I think I put on the video as a joke. I was trying to be Ritchie Blackmore, but in fact I just was playing the guitar. Maybe sounded a little like him, but at the end of the day we always any guitarist just sounds like themselves. But anyway, here's the riff for you. Something along these lines. That was possibly better than the riff I put on anyway. But anyway, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm just using my phone here, so it's all pretty low tech. But I'll try and keep the guitar in, so if you want to watch this, you can see what I'm doing. But essentially, it's in the key of G minor. I'm using the G minor pentatonic scale, and actually for this riff in its entirety, I'm just using the first and third fingers. So I'll slow this down for you. So we're starting this riff on the first fret on the low E string, and you'll get this kind of, see first and third fingers like this. That's always good to develop your vibrato, but you can see what I'm doing there. I'll just keep watching it here. So something along the first part's like. So you can get, that's very good in all kind of rock musical. See this. So I'm doing first and third frets on the low E string and first and third frets on the A. Get a bit of vibrato. And then I'm sliding with the third finger to the fifth fret. So I'll play it again from the start. Something along those lines. So again, first and third fingers, here we go again. And you can see I'm ending this time in the kind of the classic, what you'd call the box position. You know, for those of you who are maybe starting off playing guitar there. You'll be able to get on the internet lots of diagrams of that anyway. But with this again, as I said earlier, first and third fingers, I'll slow it, I'll play it again. I always believe repetition is the key to everything, isn't it? Just going over and over again. So here we go again. So that's the first bit, something along those lines. I'm probably changing it slightly, but we'll not worry about that. The thing is, I'd advise for you to keep, you can do your own thing with it. Here we go again. So that's the first kind of part of the riff. If any of you have any questions, or if you see this tutorial, if you want to call it that, you can always on YouTube. I'm quite new to the thing, but type or leave a comment and ask questions. So there's the first part. I'll play it again just so I can get into the next part for you. Something along the line. Here we go again. I'll keep some focus for you. So that's a good angle. So the last bit, I'm going to what's a full tone bend on the third string from the top, the G. So you get this. Now if you're a new player, you'll find this quite demanding, but a trick I'm using here, see with the thumb, you hook it round the guitar neck like this. A lot of guitarists like Jimi Hendrix, for example, or many, but Jimi Hendrix, maybe Ritchie Blackmore, of course, who was very influenced by Jimi Hendrix. They all use this. It really helps when you're bending the string. I'll show you what I mean. So using all three fingers together on the G, and you push up. The reason I use three fingers is it's kind of, in terms of tension, you're kind of sharing the load between the three fingers rather than just one finger, which I could do, but I don't want to, but yeah, it's all, so I'll show you. So I'm adding, bending the string a full tone, and then adding vibrato, which does take quite a bit of time if you're a beginner, even intermediate. But you see that. And I think what you can also do, this is unfortunately it's a more advanced technique again, but you can do what's called a unison bend, where you bend the lower note up to this note and play two strings. Again, Jimi Hendrix, Ritchie Blackmore used this all the time. So you get a really powerful sound. You can imagine that at high volume, that will really Yeah, you'll get your point across. So.